Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Michael B. I hope you are doing great today. If you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe and or leave a comment. And while we are at it, smash that like button and the notification bell too. I will surely bring you more videos on simulation, survival and strategy games every week. If you've been here before, welcome back!
Hello, welcome back to another episode here for Factorio. It's not my intention. It's really not my intention. It's not on purpose. I'm serious. Look at this. What is this? This is our assembly machine for roboports. As we talked in the last episode, I wanted to set up some roboports, and sure enough, I have done so. I think we got a pretty good coverage. There's still some up here. The mine setup. I'm gonna look at the refinery. Gonna look at that pretty soon. Something's going on down here. Gonna take a look in a few seconds. And I've been playing around with a little blueprint and some designs of my own. Gonna take a look at that. But many things have been going on since last time. I played a few hours and we just hammered through the research. All the research has been well, not all the research, most of the research. All the research concerning blue science have been completed. Things are working out pretty alright. Combined with the research center and the research flasks that's just pouring out of our base here, things are just getting almost instant researched. So what we are going to look into this episode is of course getting unlocked the production science pack, the purple science, and getting researched the utility science pack, the yellow science. Let's just take a little look here at the roboports. So I suspect this chest is filled up. Yes it is. There's a lot of roboports. There's what is it here? There's 100 and then 200 roboports. I think it's enough, but however I'm just slightly increasing the numbers because I want to have a lot of coverage. And I've made myself a little blueprint of the roboport. I think it's somewhere here. No, it's not. I think I put that up with the research center. Before we go up there, just running down here to our little robot production factory down here. Got a little setup here. A lot of flying. What are they called? The robot flying thingies. What are they called? Flying robot frames. Thank you. We got a lot of those set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factories, and it's been running flat out. The reason why everything stopped, it's because the roboport is full. And once I take this out, they're gonna start produce again. So just gonna hold on a little. We got assembly for construction robots here and for logistic robots. And hovering the mouse over here, the roboports, you can see we have 728 logistic robots and we have 1705 construction robots. That should do for now. That's why I'm just keeping this. I know you can set combiners up, and if equals to 50 then stop the production and so on. I need to look more into that, so the whole episode's not gonna take look at me fiddling around and hardly know what I'm doing just by pure coincidence and luck, and magically works out. So we're gonna look into that in some next episode. So we got a lot of construction robots, and when we're doing stuff, then they are rushing over and taking care of the things for us. Look at this, science packs all over, red, green, blue and grey. That's awesome. And up here, yes, our research center. I've been putting down a lot of chests, and this is a part of the logistic network. This is a provider chest. The red one is provider chest, so it makes any content in the chests available for the whole logistic network. And down here just put in long-term storage for the logistic networks. And what is the difference? Well, you can say if you're having I'm gonna change most of the singular factories or singular units later on, but if we have a unit like this one, you're taking in ore and coal, and then you have output of copper plate, right? Then you can put, later on it's going to come a blue chest, I think, just in a few seconds when we have researched the blue signs, I think it is. Then you're going to have a requested chest, and you're going to put that here, and you're going to request coal and ore, and then out comes the red chest, making it available for the logistic network. And whenever some other factory need iron plates for their production, or I'm gonna request it because I need to build something, a robot's gonna fly in, pick it up, and fly over to the place. That's what I love about it. It's so awesome. Look at this. Full speed ahead, huh? Just blasting through the signs. That's pretty awesome. That's why we're getting a lot of research. I'm just fiddling around and putting down some concrete and some walkways, and dong, 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 and the next one, dong. It's, oh, okay, hold on, I'm getting stressed here. Yep, there we go. Alright, awesome, cool stuff. Let's go for this one, automation. Right, while we are up here, copper's working fine, put 62 drones in. Coal is fine too, as well. We don't have that much need for coal anymore because I've put on here some steam turbines, and it produces the same amount of power as the steam engines, just around 40, but half of the coal is being used, and there's only need for one instead of two, so it's looking pretty awesome. Not sure if I want to go into uranium still, but let's see that at a later episode. We have also unlocked the steel furnace, and I wanted to try out to see what that was all about. So I just put it in here for the iron. No, not iron, steel, and it produces quite okay. I don't know how much faster it is than the steel furnace, because it said crafting speed 2, and here it said crafting speed 2, but the difference is it's much bigger, and it can contain some modules, speed modules, and what are they called in here? Speed modules and efficiency modules and productivity modules. So we could play around with that, and that could be something, but however, it's slightly bigger, and because this is really compact, then we're gonna fill all the spaces up, and so that's why I've left a square in here, room for expansion, because it only takes one, luckily, so it's gonna be filled all out, but I think I have some electric furnaces, and that leads to the next big thing. My little play around over here. I think it was over here, wasn't it? Or just a little further on, yeah. I try to make a little basic setup. Can be used for both stone and coal, and no, not coal. This setup can be used for iron, copper, and stone. So just wanted to see if that works out, and half of this is the one that's in the production line for steel, so it works fine. So what else? Oh yeah, we need some updates around here, because we got some things unlocked. Here we can, I don't think we still not unlocked the chests, right? No. So down here we can put up the chests, passive provider chests here, and the storage chest here, and then the two other colors gonna come, I think it's there and there, and I'm not really sure what this is for, because some of the blueprints are for the earlier version of Factorio, and they changed some recipes, and of course when that changes around, it loses the pre-programming, pre-scripting that the assembler machines has been set to in the JSON file or something like that, I think. That's pretty fine, as long as it doesn't break, but then just need to figure out what we can put in here instead. Here there were some beacons, I think it was, but I'm not gonna use those yet. So I just put up some solar panels. And solar panels, what's that? Well, on the other side of factory over here, we got some accumulators, and that is because I remembered to launch. Yeah, it's not here, it's not showing because we haven't researched it yet. When we're gonna launch the satellite, we're gonna need 100 solar panels, 100 accumulators, and stuff like that. And I thought, well, now I know that, then I can just slightly, just prepare, nice and easy, ticking up, no issues, and then all of a sudden we can send off a lot of rockets in no time and get a lot of white science. So that was the idea behind that. So it doesn't need to go any fast. It's only one, and just, well, in a few hours that will be full. So that's pretty awesome. I doubled up our green circuit productivity. This was the initial setup. It's running not flat out, but it's busy for the rest of the production. So I thought, well, it's gonna run that through the purple circuits, then, and we're gonna need 20 of each, then it's gonna suck this dry in no time. And we had the copper running fine, so just ran the copper down here through and made a loop, so anything that's not being taken by this is going back into the main production line. So that's pretty awesome. And we made what is it, 2 4 8 12 16, and that is going to produce us a lovely 950 green circuit units per minute should be produced from this. Is that right? Well, it says so. Well, a build need of 1.2, so we have upgraded it to the red, and that should be all tickety-boo. Should be fine. Should be run flat out. 950. Well, that should do it then. The question is if the rest of the stuff is gonna follow along, like plastic and so on, but we'll find out. If we're gonna have a shortage of some of them, then we just have to look into that. The copper has already been run down here. It's been placed like this, little fiddly foodly. I hope I can come up with a better design, make some blueprints, and then go for the same every time. Right now I'm just trying stuff out, trying to see how things can be optimized and bended around and whatnot. Playing around with the splitters as well. They got filters and priority, and that's so awesome. But there's so much stuff. My brain hurts. Let's put you in there and put you in there, so you share line, share belts. That should be fine. And where did I make the output? It's gonna come. Is that the one there? I think so. Well, we're gonna see. Yeah, just run on the belt. Where are you gonna have your output? Yes, and that one is there. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's continue down the line here, because over here at the end, something like that there, and we need to split this off. Gonna use that in the next setup, like so, around like that, and then yep. It won't be long before we need to go to play with some biters, I think, because now we also got laser turrets, and we can have some personal lasers and defense system, so we can just run in like a Rambo and Geronimo ish. We could use the excess of the green circuits to come back in the line. Should we do that? And see if I understand this. There we go. And that and priority doesn't matter. Filter for green circuits only. That work? No. Where does that? No. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. I see. Wait a minute. I didn't. That. Right one. Yes. Filter. Green circuits. So will you split it up again and then go for the... Oh. Oh, fancy that. If you got them mixed up on the belt, then you can just separate them again like that. I like that. See how my world becomes bigger and bigger every day. So awesome. Alright. We got some red, we got some green. So, and we got some sulfuric acid because we're gonna need that as well. And over here, let me see. The processing units. I can find the right one. Right, let's copy this one here. And run back. And is that the way we want to do this? Let's put it down and see. In case of it's the right way, let's just so. And my robots are rushing out, and what they don't have, the rest of the network's gonna come. We need to. We're gonna exchange these with blue ones for now. Players in the way. Oh, move then. Thank you. And there. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade it later. See, here comes the networking robots. Realize that I need that stuff, and I'm out of builds. All the way to there. Yay! Look at that. And then let's try the first module out, see if it works as intended. Getting some power plugged in from, yeah, it'll be fine. Watch beholds some purples, no, blue circuits. Gonna have some, I'm gonna have some. Still thinking about it. Yay, look at that, awesome. And we got some stack inserters here because we need 20, that's pretty good. So how do we want to proceed? So can we just redirect the line here? Yeah, any issue with that, right? Cut you off from there, and then we're gonna copy you with the power poles and everything from there, I should say. I should have waited and cut it off. I can see that now. Right, let's just do it like actually it should be something like that, right? Can we do that? I think so. We can even put one more down. Can we do that? I'm so tempted to do that. But no, it's not gonna keep up. Is it? Is it now? There we go. Good. That's good. So, and we can actually cut you off there now. Like that. Yes, that correction's correct. Because doesn't seem any issues with keeping up the green. Yeah, well, I'd rather have too much than too less. Now we got the 4-8. Yeah. 12. Alright, so we're gonna let them meet up and see where this takes us. Put it together. Merge it together, it's called. Right, so that was it. We got some purple, blue-ish, blue circuits. Right, what can we do with those? Well, we can go for the utility science pack. past that one. Yes. And oops. Stop it. Thank you. Like so. And then we go underground and we meet up with you guy over there. Good. All green. Good. And outcomes. 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 Low density structures. Yes. Hello. Hey, here we go. Look at them. Look at them go. Beautiful. Right. That's some of the way there. The flying robot frames and the processing units. We got those. So I'm gonna drag that down to here, get that down here, and then the flying friends up here will do take a long time. We have our first yellow flask, our first yellow science produced. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yay! Oh, it makes 3 at a time. Oh. What does it say anyway? 3 times utility pack, yes, in the top. Yep, that was also one of the things I missed the last time. Okay, well that's cool. Yep, you can just go right ahead. And maybe we should copy this. Oi, that was a lot of research science. Yep, have a safe trip. See you back there. Wow, look at that. Backed up quite some. And seems like the blues, no issues. And there we go. Look at this, following it all the way. There we go. Distribution of the yellow science. And we can't do what we talked about, so let's find something else to do. Logistics systems, there we go, that's the one I need. We're gonna research that immediately. 500 of each. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And personal roboport, yes please. Worker bot speed, yes. Logistics slots, yes, yes. And what else we got? Military 4, laser turret, yep. Fusible reactor, yes please. Shooting speed, no, not that bothered. Energy weapon damage, military 4. Lap speed increased, that's also purple. Well, I think that will do for now. It's looking very, very cool. And the next color is gonna come. It's gonna be purple. And then we got all the 6 colors. Okay, actually, a few days has passed, which has just been a shortcut for you. It's now ready to be launched, and we got a satellite, so we can launch it. And I've been playing around a little with the beacons and trying to figure out how that would work, and finally found out that just shove in one of these modules, and then it's gonna affect the machines next to it. Something like that. It's gonna have plus 100% when we got speed 2, speed 3 modules in here, and you can put them in a line so they have adjacent bonuses, so on. So I need to rethink that into future design. They are working flat out here. I tried to crunch the numbers again, and all this should be enough to make this running with a rocket per 6 minutes. I'm not quite sure I got it right, so I need to rework that. But anyway, the rocket is ready. And what concerning the satellites here, we got 4 satellites here, and we got 10 satellites here. We got 14 satellites now, so that at least is working flat out. I had to put 4 more in here to have that keep up with the rest of it. So why don't we just go launch a rocket and see how for many hours I've been playing. Quite a lot, I should think. Well, there we go with the rocket. Off we go. The first rocket. Yay, bye now. Hooray. Oh, look at this. Yep, 72 hours. That's the double time. That's what I previously. But I've been using a lot of time making blueprints and trying to rearrange everything. So it's not surprising.
And with those words, we have come to the end of this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and as always, feedback and comments are much appreciated. Hit that like button and please subscribe if you have not done so already. If you would like to invite your friends over to watch as well, that would be delightful. Until next time, keep safe, take care, and stay cool. Bye!